What is it?
About my mother. Wouldn't it be a good time to visit her again? To let her know that my father is... You know what I'm talking about. Great, but I can't help but feeling worried. What if she sees that I'm, together with you? Yes, I did say that once. Thanks for keeping my spirits up. Hey, so...
Yes, Serana?
I'm afraid this is where we'll part ways. Well, not like before, when we first got to the island. I'll just need to take some moments in there with my mother. Thank you for everything you've done. Not just for me, but for my family. My father's, but the father I knew from when I was a child. He would have been proud of what you've done. I know you want to go in there and help support me, but this is something I need to do alone. I'll see you back here when I'm done. Hey, I'm back. I'd rather not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, not even with you. Sorry. You've been so helpful to me all this time, and I do appreciate everything you've done.
I understand.
There's just some things I need to keep to and deal with on my own. You weren't there for the previous 2,000 years I was around. Yes, I talked about it. Some of it, at least. But what I've shared doesn't even come close to the complexity that was this mess. You weren't there for the previous 2,000 years I was around. Yes, I talked about it. Some of it, at least. But what I've shared doesn't even come close to the complexity that was this mess. If you want to know how it went, I can say this. It didn't go well. Not at all. But what did I expect? How foolish of me. That I could just talk to her now and everything would be fine? If there is hope for my family to recover, it will take time. A lot of time. No, it wasn't. At the very least, my mother and I agreed to start exchanging letters from now on. I'm not in the shape to physically spend time with her. Letters should do the trick, at least for now. She still doesn't trust you, at all, so these will be strictly private messages between her and me. And to respect her wishes, I'll keep it that way. So, no peeking, alright?
Yes, I understand.
It's a start. A good one. Thanks for bringing it up. Almost forgot about it a bit there. Now, let's get back home. I could certainly use some ale in my belly right now.
Fools?
What's the plan?
I'd like to give you a gift.
Oh? What is it? Aw, thank you. These are beautiful. Hey, love. I have something for you.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Are you the captain of the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by some cultists who came here on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
How can you not know how you got here? You sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
People are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Crescius, last time you explored the mine, you almost felled it. Death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes.
Never thought I'd see it myself. It looks fascinating. I had always been curious to see Dunmerry settlements for myself. I'd love to explore this place when we have some time.
Crescius, you're an
Something feels off here. I can't pin my finger on it. Just the air, the ground.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Perhaps I could help.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret.
What sort of a secret
that
would
could
be
put
hidden here?
Ravenloft back on the map. A secret the East... It killed my great-grandfather and left
Who is your
Ravenloft
great-grandfather?
a worthless son. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent
How did
his
he die?
entire life exploring. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in
What's
a
your
rock.
proof?
But my wife and I found an unsent letter he'd written
What did
to
the letter
East
say?
Empire Company. It describes the East Empire Company must have felt it was of great
The key is to
value
the locked section?
as they locked that It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
I admit this does sound suspicious.
Finally, someone who... I'm telling you, there's something big
Why are
down
you telling me all of
Something
this?
that the East Empire Company... Look! My wife now... Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me.
So you
before I
do
can
need
find
my
the
help.
answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want
Any
to know
idea
what
of where to
happened
start?
Gratian. And what... Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. Be careful down there. Mind...
I agree with Afia here. His story. It seems a little far-fetched. Though I do admire his inspiration. Maybe it's not so misplaced. It would be worth checking out the mine to get more answers, wherever that may lead us. He needs the closure, and Afia needs her husband to stop being so antsy. This is almost exactly like how my father began to act when he found the prophecy. Creepy how history repeats.
I'm not someone to be trifled with. What's inside? Like, oops. That must be our man. It must have been terrible, dying out here. Out of sight and out of mind. Could I take a look at his journal? It must have been terrible, dying out here, out of sight and out of mind. Could I take a look at his journal?
Sure thing.
Huh, alright, so Crescius and his party arrived here in the early 4th era. They found out about the Nordic ruin, just as we have. And what's this? The Blood Skull Blade? It must have been this sword he was carrying. Now, there's some drawn markings here. If I were a betting woman, I'd say it's the key to opening this door. And there's his last entry. I knew it. So his death wasn't caused by a rockfall. It was probably just a cover-up of some sort. This must be Raven Rock. Never thought I'd see it myself. It looks fascinating. I had always been curious to see Dunmerry settlements for myself. I'd love to explore this place when we have some time. Though, something feels off here. I can't pin my finger on it. Just the air, the ground, the smells. It feels so wrong. Kind of reminds me of the Soul Cairn. Kind of dreary.
waited a bit longer. Compared to the town, this mine looks much more decrepit. And that's saying something. I love you, Ivy.
I know you, champion. The argument in was this is Apocrypha. Knowledge is hoarded. Saved your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of this search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, Brother Apocrypha. It is your fate.
I was always taught to avoid these types of riddles. Sorry.
She was really surprised. Did you hear something?
Is someone there? Looks like we got ourselves a hero. Shield! Die, Outlander!
Enough! Your arm will look good on me. Enough!
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Mark my words. Isn't finished yet.